Bortle here at the YCS Pittsburgh events in Pennsylvania. My goodness, whoa, please introduce yourself to the world.
Yeah, name's Christopher Rice. Just finished X2, but got 11th place at the YCS.
Sweet. What deck, man?
I played Solfachord Yummy. And I think I was the only Solfachord Yummy at the top tables in day 2. Unfortunately, you know.
What made you decide to play this deck, man?
Honestly, I think it was just like a really good meta call. Pure Yummy, it's like Pure Yummy, but with that extra boost. So like you have a much stronger combo when you open that additional engine, but you don't lose to the hand traps. Like, and you don't have as many bricks as some of the other decks. Like I didn't want to play. If I tried to play Mitsu Yummy and I drew my hand and there was like a brick in it, I was just gonna lose my mind. Like, so
okay.
I want to play a deck that didn't have as many bricks.
All right. Before we see the Yummy Goo, any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to my locals, Yeti Gaming in St. Louis. Shout out to the people I came with, Cristobal, supposed to be Alex, the crew from Chicago, Julian. Shout out to the testing group, Peter, back in St. Louis. And shout out to my wife, Victoria, for letting me come.
Okay, yeah, yes. Without further ado, please show us the Yummy Goo.
Okay. You got 3 cups of Yummy, obviously. Yeah. Best starter in the game. 3 Marshmallow Yummy, second best starter in the game. 2 of each of the bad ones. But the Lollipop was actually broken today. I was like shuffling so many Dracotail fusions and like Malice Link monsters like back into the extra deck. It was actually super important.
Oh, nice.
I didn't play Obedience School, and I played the 4th name because Obedience School was worse than the hand traps. And when you go first, you just need to have a name. If you don't have a name in your hand, the deck is like it doesn't work. And then the extra engine to give me some more power and more consistency. You play the Solfachord cards. So this is a little bit smaller of a Solfachord package than like what some people played at some other YCSs because I wanted to make the deck be 40 cards. So Promoa is like Stratos, but for any Solfachord card. And Cutia is Stratos, but only for Solfachord monsters. And then you play the 1 brick. It's in the back with all the other bricks. So, and this is Solphagia. This is the brick one, but you need it because it's an odd scale. So that's like what completes your scales. Because Happiness has got to add 1 of each scale. And you have to have an odd one in the zone when you summon the Link 3. So then it turns the Link 3 into an Omni Negate. And it's pretty cool. So this card's like a Searcher, but then it's also Obedience School when you go second. Pretty cool. I beat Dracotail because I opened like 2 of these, and I searched the other 2, and I summoned all 4 of them at the same time.
Oh my goodness!
and he was like, "Damn, I should have flamed that." And I was like, "Yeah, you should have flamed that because now there's no way you're winning." So really good cards. I think more people should try this version out. I don't think it's been like tested by a lot of people. I don't see it like a lot. I played 1 mirror in the event, and he said he hadn't played anybody else on it either. Yeah. Nice. And then we have a whole bunch of hand traps, but then we also have the bricky cards. You know, you got to play these. Surprise is broken. A Croaky was actually really good. I opened this card several times, but it was actually really good every time. You just like activate it to make your opponent like not be able to get rid of your cards, like with their Mitsurugi Murakumo or their Dracotail Horn. Really good. All right, bunch of hand traps. Well, I'm gonna start with the 2 ofs. Okay, so this is weird, but they're just 2 ofs because the matchup spread I thought was going to be pretty wide. I didn't think I was only going to play like Mitsurugi Yummy, and I didn't. I played like 4 of each deck basically. Oh. So like it was good that I like split it up like this. Nib was crazy. Like everybody was disrespecting this card. Maybe they won't after this event anymore. I don't know, but like even like my Dracotail opponents were playing in the Nib. Which like, they're just being really greedy. They'd activate Brand of Fusion and then they play in the Nib. It was kind of crazy. So all these cards were good. Imperm was crazy. Shout out to my, I think it was like my round 5 opponent who when I impermed his Snatchy and that made him brick, he like lost his mind and started like yelling at me and said that nobody plays this card anymore.
Oh, wow.
That was wild. All right, the good hand traps. Droll, yep. Mitsu. 3 Fua, yep. Yeah. Every deck. Card's crazy starter though. Make Almirage with that thing like so many times. Oh, wow. 3 Ash Blossom. Stops Fua. 3 Purge. This card's like crazy. This card was so good.
Oh yeah.
This card's crazy in like every matchup. I don't know why some people like don't like it because it turns off like SP or whatever, but I think if you like use your hand traps right, you don't need to make SP when you go second because your opponent's not going to have anything most of the time. So this card's really good. Also, I would just save it. You just save it in your hand and just use it on the prayers when they try to blow up your board.
Oh.
Yeah. And you play these because you have to, because like the only card this deck really loses to, like Droll is sometimes an issue, but not if you like, if you open like one yummy name, you're fine. Droll is not a big deal. But the Fua like is really good against this deck because it makes you pass on like a weak board, and then that weak board will get killed by Mitsu. So like you gotta have the outs for the Fua.
What was it made that count?
40.
40? Oh,
Yeah,
God,
you gotta play 40. You gotta open Fua. Alright, extra deck. So this is the Solfachord Link 3. Not everybody knows what this does. This is an Omni Negate though, if you have the scale like I said earlier. I only made this a couple times in the tournament because like when you get hand trapped a bunch of times you can't do this. But the cool combo to do with this is like you summon it on the opponent's turn with IP. So like game 1, you don't know what they're playing, you can IP into this if it's like Draco Tail. And if it's like Mitsu, you IP into the Gorgon instead.
Oh.
So that way you're not like stuck with one or the other. So yeah, there's Gorgon. This card was good. This card was broken. I summoned it against like this Canine Crystron guy, and he said he'd like never seen this card before, and I was like, "What? That's crazy, dude. What are you talking about?" Those the Synchros. Yeah, I mean all these cards are great. I know some people were playing Starham this event. Actually, I like played some people who were playing Starham instead of Marshmallow Muncher, but I don't know why. Like, I never needed Starham instead. All those cards are good. 3 Snatchy. So like I tested with like 2 Snatchy for a while, but you just have to have 3. Like I summoned the 3rd one several games because like when your Draco Tail opponent like nibs you and then Arthalions you, and you know like you end up summoning all of them. So. Yeah, SP, IP was broken today. Almirage, Link Rebo, this card's like insane. You need this for the combo, but it was also just like good even when I didn't open Solfachords because when you put up the you're trying to end on a Link Rebo, an IP, a Lollipo Yummy Way, and like a Herald. Like ultimately, that's like kind of like what you're going for. So then that way they can't attack over Herald. They have to activate a card.
Yeah.
And if they activate a card, then like you're good. You're going then. And then you play the Link Spider. This is supposed to be for Nib, because like I thought other people would be playing Nib too, because it's really good in the Mitsu Yummy like mirror match, the Yummy mirror match. Yeah. But I didn't get. Every time I got nibbed, I was in like such a situation where I'd been fooed or something, and so like making this wasn't even good. So I would just rely on my non-engine. The only time I made this was in that feature match, where I used it to link off my side deck card, so I could do my Yummy combo, that was cool.
Nice.
All right, side deck. 3 of really toxic card. Yeah, this was sided in like against every Yummy Mitsu, every Pure Mitsu, every Draco Tail. But I only activated it. I only activated it 1 time. So
okay.
That's cool. 2 of the times I drew it, I got shifted, and you can't use this card, and shifter doesn't do anything, unfortunately, because the cards don't go to grave. So now they're going first cards. Yeah, these are good. This would have been broken. Would have made my tournament a lot easier. I never drew it. I drew Judgment a couple times. That's cool. Then you play these. These go in like no matter what. Like no matter what, because this deck can fold to like Dark Ruler, but this stops it. And then in the feature, like I bricked, completely bricked. They opened no starters somehow, but I opened these, and I was able to like win the game by just using these and making the Link Spider, and then drawing a Droll and Lockbird and turning full Yummy combo.
Oh my.
Also, it was crazy. I played against that Apophis Primite deck, and I used Cross Out, and I banished this Apophis trap from my deck, which stopped his, which made his like end board really bad, and then I killed him. That was kind of crazy.
What are the odds?
What are the odds, dude? He was mad, and he did not like that. All right, here's the 1-ofs that go with the 2-ofs in the main deck.
Yeah.
So like Nibs crazy, Bell crazy, Infirm crazy, but they're not. You know, like in certain matchups, I want to have more of these, and other ones I want to have none, right? So like against Draco Tail, I just take all the Nibs out, and I put these in. Okay. you know, for example. Okay, and then the last is kind of like my last flex spots. So like these could have been a lot of different cards, but we ended up like with Crow because Mitsu, and it's in theory it would have been great, but every time I drew it, I was under Shifter or Dimensional Fissure, so I couldn't use it. So like this could have been something different, but if they hadn't had Dimensional Fissure, it would have been great. So who knows? It's a level 1 though, and like playing level 1s is really important. I used a Veiler to make a Cups of Yummy Way one game where I specialed Marshmallow, and then I normaled Veiler, and I just made Cups of Yummy Way, like actual synchro summoning. That was cool because the guy had an imperm in hand, and he would have impermed my Snatchy. I was just like a read, like I felt like he had imperm. This is for Dragotail and for Malice. So if you stop Arthalion, Dragotail like will lose to you in the grind game. And then if you stop Dormouse or White Rabbit or whatever, this card's like, you know, that deck has like no starters, so they lose.
Sweet. Well, thanks so much for the profile. 11th place. Prize is right there. My goodness. Yeah. Until next time, everyone. Bortle out. Oh my goodness. Bortle here. Want to give a huge shout out to this channel's newest sponsor, Epic Cards and Games. That's right, folks. Make sure to check the description down below for any type of links to continue to support this channel. And they have a couple regionals to close 2020 off with. We have November 22nd, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma Regional, hosted by Epic. And they are also hosting the Fort Worth, Texas Regional as well, December 13th. Hope to see you there. Until next time, everyone, Bortle out.